Quiet on the set!
Quiet on the set. That's right. You better be quiet on the set before I get you up the head. I'll make you my pet. I'll hit you with a rolled up newspaper. I'll make you my pet. I'll have you put to sleep when you turn 12. I'll make you my pet. I'll feed you a bowl of kibble. I'll make you my pet. I'll forget to give you water sometimes and I get mad at you for whining. I'll make you my pet. I'll
Make you my pet. Should we see who's here today? Our
Make you
special
my
guest?
pet. Oh yeah, it's my human pet, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show, our human pet, Liz Cooperman. #1 realtor in Orange County, Liz Cooperman. Just sold a condo for $4.2 million to the drummer for Blink-182, Liz
That is
Cooperman.
true.
I'll make you my pet. I'll yell at you when you bark out the window. I'll make you my pet. Get off the bed. Your feet are dirty.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Okay, we're ready to go. This is good energy right off the bat. We got Liz Cooperman. We got Hellman Hellman A-Train,
Spam.
a.k.a. Spam. And, of course, it's me, the B-Man, a.k.a. Roach. I only have 2 names.
Yeah.
What about B. Michael Walsh? What happened with that?
Oh, that's right.
I've only done 1 set since we talked about that.
Oh,
I'll do that next set that I do.
I felt okay.
Oh, shit. That's, I hit
What
the
was
wrong
the
one.
other one? We thought of like a few for you.
B-hole.
B-hole, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to the stage, B-hole. That'll be great.
B. Michael Walsh is a good way. It's a good way to reinvent yourself.
B. Michael Walsh. I'll wear suits too, maybe. I was thinking about that, like down, because, well, I don't want to toot my own horn, but, you know, like I go down to Skid Row a lot to help out the people.
Oh,
down
that's
there.
right. I saw you down there, actually. Remember,
Yeah,
I was
what were
following
you doing down there? That's right.
I saw you handing out $20 bills, so I followed you.
I dress up like Santa, and I hand out $20
It
bills.
was. But you had no crotch.
Yeah, I had my crotch removed.
Well, it was like a Santa outfit, but open in the front.
Right, but
you had
still,
like-
but smooth.
And you were holding a crate of stuffed animals.
Yes, and they all had holes cut out in their butts.
Right.
And bologna, they were lined with bologna.
They were lined with bologna. There was like a syringe popping
Let's
out.
call a toy store and tell them that we just bought a stuffed animal and the butt's cut out and it's lined with bologna.
Okay.
Okay.
Toys. I don't even know where there is a toy store.
North Pole. See, I think.
Oh
it's
yeah,
blown
call the
up.
elves. Call the elves.
Oh my God.
What?
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 Sorry, I'm having a flashback. I tried to be a mall Santa.
Oh yeah.
I told you about that, right? I was gonna be a
No.
mall Santa, but I realized they can't wear a mask.
Yeah. No, you do. But it's fine. We talked about it, but not here.
Oh, okay. Because they're senior citizen, they need it more than anyone.
Wait.
Santa Claus?
Wait.
It's just
Wait.
a 90-year-old man sitting in the middle of a shopping mall.
Why can't they wear a visor?
Wait. Who? So wait. You wanted to wear a mask?
Well, yeah, if I
course
were
you
a
wanted to wear a
mall
mask.
Santa or Miss Claus, I would want to do that in a shopping mall.
Yeah.
You know, masks don't do anything, right?
Don't say that to Liz.
No, I know.
Look at her face. Look at her.
Oh my God, oh my God.
It's just a security blanket for dunces, but.
I wouldn't want to hang out in the mall all day though. Maybe at
I
the
mean, you're
Americana.
going to get sick no matter what
Yeah.
if you're a Santa. You're not going to die, but you're going to get
I mean, that's
sick by
just
the
sick
end of your
kids sitting
run.
on your lap.
Every
coughing
kid
in your
is sick all the
fucking
time.
face.
Right, okay.
Our kid, like I've been concerned. I'm like, maybe we have mold or something in our house because it's just this like round robin of colds in our house
Right.
nonstop. It's like the baby's sick. Oh, now Marley's sick. Now Amanda's sick. It passes over me. I only
Yeah, he
get it
never
every
gets
third
sick.
time.
Do you know what?
I take vitamins. That's why.
When I moved to
Mm.
LA, I lived with a guy who didn't tell me there was a
Ooh,
mold.
hold on. Tell us more.
Didn't tell me there was a mold problem in the house. And I was sick like every other week. I'd be like burning. I'd have a burning fever. And he'd be like, get back down in the basement.
Oh my God.
But then eventually he was like, oh, there is like black mold. Or there was something growing in this old house. And I think that's why I was getting sick.
I mean, it is something that could get you sick.
Yeah.
But then how do they check for it? They have to rip open all the walls? I don't think our landlord would do that.
Why's it got to be black mold? Think about that next time you're singing White Christmas and whatnot.
I think we should call a mold specialist. I'm interested.
I had a mold made of my penis.
Not that kind of a mold.
Wait.
I had a mold made of my penis, and guess what? I just got good news. They're turning it into a float for the New Year's Day parade. They're going to have the whole cast of Grey's Anatomy on it.
Would you do that for Amanda? If Amanda wanted you to do that, would you do it?
Make a mold of my penis?
Yeah.
But you'd have to have a boner to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That seems kind of, how do you maintain a boner when you're like dipping it?
Flip through a Playboy.
When you're like dipping it in clay.
It's warm.
What if I was like, I want you to go to this place. Listen, I was like, I want you to go to this place to get a mold of your penis. You're like, okay. But you go and then it's like, they use the wrong clay. And then it like your whole penis comes off. What would you do? Would you be mad?
I'd you know what? I would just be.
It just fell off.
I'd be the most productive man in the world.
That's true.
Just be like, I don't have a penis anymore.
Well, that's why those
Right.
guys did it in the Branch Davidians.
They cut off their
They
penis.
castrated themselves.
That's not cutting off your penis. That's cutting off your nuts.
But isn't that's where all the stuff comes from? The horniness.
Your nut when
Yeah,
you nut.
you nut. Yeah,
That's
when you
really
nut.
interesting.
They did that.
I think the sensation, I mean, I don't know where the sensation actually comes from, but I don't think it's just that sack, right?
The sensation. Wait, so the sack is where you. So wait, when you have sex with a guy, do you mainly work the sack?
Yeah,
Only-
you forget the shaft.
Well, the sack's the part that goes inside.
No, Liz.
Wait. Sorry.
You know what it is? You were brought up Orthodox Jewish, right? They dip their sack through a sheet and then put it in your ass. I saw a porno where a guy stuffed his nuts in a girl's ass.
It's so weird. Why would you
It's
want to
not
do
weird.
that?
It's not weird. Don't
Okay,
shame.
that's normal.
Wait.
Don't
okay.
kink shame.
Wait, he put what in there?
His nuts
Oh,
His sack.
own?
His own sack. He had to
in
smush
someone
it in
else's
there.
ass. And I've seen a guy stick his nuts in his own ass too. Not
Do
in real
they-
life, also on video.
And you've never tried that.
Sent to me by Johnny Ryan.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
My
Oh, Johnny
sack-
Ryan is disgusting.
My sack doesn't, or it might have been Laser Wang, to be honest. Maybe
Oh.
we could cold call Laser Wang.
It doesn't reach that
My
far.
sack isn't that saggy yet. I can't reach maybe like after a super hot shower, I could maybe get like the edge of my sack on the
Try it next time. Try it next time.
Damn it,
That
I
would be
took
a
a shower
really
today.
fun. That would be a really fun.
Would you take a picture?
Sure.
Okay, let's call a toy store.
Okay. Wait, you're saying you took a shower today, so when's the next time you can take one?
10 days from now. By Christmas.
Disgusting.
It's
my
not
God.
disgusting. It's why I look so young.
Wait, is that
'Cause my
real?
body oils are
He doesn't.
never washed
He
away.
showers maybe once a week.
Twice
I'm serious.
a week, maybe.
No.
Oh my
once.
goodness.
Sometimes I'll lap a whole week.
I don't know
yeah.
the last
In
time you
Judaism-
showered before today.
Last time I
Judaism-
showered was Thursday.
I want to get you a mikvah, Brendan.
What does
I
that-
want you to take a bath in front of my rabbi.
Okay. Do I have to shove my nuts
Wait,
through a
why? What does he
sheet?
do? What does he
It'll
do?
balance your ions. We're going to convert you.
Okay.
It'll also convert you to Judaism.
Will
but
that
it'll-
help my career? First question, most important
Brendan,
question.
people don't like Jews. The reason Jews live here is we can't live anywhere else. We're not going to Alabama.
Okay.
Sorry, the only jobs here are NBC page and
And
manager
studio
at
head.
a CAA.
Yeah, owner of all the agencies.
It's the only job.
There's an overhead shot. We'll show this in the podcast. There's an overhead shot of CAA, and it's like total like Illuminati stuff. It's like
the
there's an
building?
eye. Yeah, if you look down
So
from a
weird.
bird's eye view, it's the eye of Horus, and
my God.
it's crazy.
You
It's
know what's
crazy.
scary?
But it's on purpose.
What was the thing? It was like the Pope, some new thing with the Pope, and when they took a picture like far from the back, and it looks like a snake's head Like
Oh, yeah.
where the
Oh, you know what?
Pope's
Oh,
That's
yeah, yeah, that
actually,
whole
I know
thing.
what that
Really
is. That's
creepy.
his balls going into his asshole.
Yeah. If you do that, if
If
you're
you
the Pope,
look at a certain angle,
Then you'll
can
see the
see.
hole. And
if you're the Pope and you put your balls in your own ass, you go directly to hell.
even if you just are curious and you want to try it,
If you do it before you're Pope,
Thank
it's
you for
fine.
calling. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time.
do you know?
Does-
Door, please dial 102. For door, please
Okay.
dial 101.
Does every business need that?
every single one.
Thank you
Except
for
the
the
White
There's
House.
there's
Except the
like-
White House.
Support.
Yeah,
No,
except the
please
White
hold
House.
while
The
I
White
We'll
House
call the White
answers
House. We'll show you.
The White House
I wanna
answers on the
talk to
first
them.
ring.
Really?
Yeah.
They go,
it's
hello,
a
this
toy
is the White
store.
House.
Some locally owned
Swear.
toy store that one guy is sitting there.
Oh, yeah. We need to shop local here. That's where we get the
Check
answers.
1, 2. I don't sound okay. We'll just.
You sound less muffled.
Your call has been
Well, I just
forwarded
turned
to
it
the
up here, but
voicemail
then it's
for
blown out again.
customer support. No one is available to take your
That was a complete waste of time.
What were we gonna ask them again?
Tell them that we bought a stuffed animal and the butt's cut out
Oh,
and it's
right,
lined
right,
with
right.
bologna.
It's lined with bologna. Why is it lined with bologna?
That's what I want to get to the bottom of.
I really do want to talk to a mold specialist.
Okay,
I wonder
and we'll do a
how would
mold
you
thing.
find? Yeah,
I
how
just
do we
Googled
know?
You have
mold
to
specialist.
rip open the walls, no?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I started saying that, and I was like, maybe, yeah. And your mom said, well, maybe it's your water cooler or whatever, and I'm like, it's mold. But you know what? Everybody in Marley's kindergarten is sick all the time. So I'm like,
Yeah.
well, it's not just us. Everybody we know is sick.
Yeah. Like
It's-
all
and you
the
know
time.
what it is? Do you want to know what it is?
I know
Uh-oh.
what it is.
What
Liz
is it?
knows what it is. She doesn't
What
want
is
to
it, Liz?
admit it, but she knows what it is.
I know it.
The vaccines. mRNA.
Who's that guy?
It's the mRNA. I don't know, but that's my new favorite thing.
Wait, Liz, well, what were you going to say?
The vaccines,
what it
of
is.
course.
Oh yeah, I thought I personally no, I thought it was spina
Wait, what's
bifida.
Wait, what?
I would immediately say that as is spina bifida.
Okay.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Yeah, that one's good. I like that guy.
Vaccines. mRNA.
Yeah, you're gonna listen to him and not the person with the New Yorker tote bag.
Oh, do you want to tell the story about your tote bag and your date?
It was so
Please
long
tell the
ago.
Liz
story.
went on a date. Show everyone your tote bag.
That's
I
not the
went on
tote.
a date
Oh, yeah.
That is
a
the
long
tote
time ago.
bag.
Well, the thing is, this isn't the same. I don't think I took this from him, but I did end up dating him for a bit. This guy showed up with a tote bag.
Full of condoms.
We just ruined it.
Well, we got to keep
Well,
the show
I
moving.
go, what's in your tote bag? He brought a tote bag every time I
Where did you
saw
go on your
him.
date? Question number
How
one.
big was
This
the tote
one,
bag?
I met him at a bar. This was, what?
How big was it? Like
It
this
was
one.
about this size. And I was like, oh, what's in the bag? And he goes, oh, nothing. And I go, no, tell me what's in there. And he was like, oh, no. And so I was like, I'll respect that. And then later I go, when we got to know each other better, I go, can you tell me what was in your bag that second night we met? And he was like, it was full of condoms. The bag was full.
Why would he
full.
need to bring that like to dinner?
I don't know. Bring one.
Where were you?
We were at a bar. We were at the Roost.
Don't you just put it like in your wallet? I thought that's what guys do is put a condom in there or in their
It's
pocket.
almost a non-story.
I think that's kind of crazy for a guy to be walking around with a bag of condoms.
I mean, how many condoms did he bring?
I don't know how many were in there. He goes, I went to the store, but I think that was also just like his style kind of was like coming off as someone
Annoying.
who reads.
Could I guess who it is? Was it a
You don't
comedian?
know. You don't know. No, it wasn't.
Was it an agent?
What's his name?
Was he an agent?
It was not. It was not. No one even close to the
Work at a
business.
shoe store?
No, it was like
Skydiving instructor?
no,
Race car driver?
Close.
Uber
Cab driver.
Cab driver. Limo driver. That's like Price is Right. Spice is Right. That's a good idea for a show.
That's a good. You have to tell
Everybody
which
take a
spice
spoon.
is
Close.
in it.
You're very close with what you're saying with
Truck
the driver
driver.
thing.
Bus driver.
Can I give you a clue?
Yeah.
Starts with an A.
Ass driver.
Ass driver.
Close.
Ass.
You're actually.
Anal.
That's the closest. That's even closer.
Okay. Ambulance driver.
Can I give you the second
Ambulance
letter?
driver.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Anal ambulance driver.
What's the second letter? A.
D.
Adulans.
Close. You're so close. You're so close. Should I tell
Adventure
you?
driver.
No, wait. What's this third letter?
A.
ADA driver.
Oh, the
Out of
like
van.
a retarded bus driver.
ADA accessible
You
van
guys
driver.
Are so
Crippled
close.
bus driver. How long was his penis? Do you remember?
I do remember.
It was pretty long.
Can I? Do you want to know what
Yeah, what was it?
You guys aren't going to believe this, actually.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Adam Driver.
Oh, that's okay. And he has a long penis. Do you think Adam Driver has a
You
long
tricked me.
penis?
Yes.
He seems like he has a long penis.
He better.
Long, thin penis, like
No,
a piece of
no,
spaghetti.
no.
Like a
That's
noodle.
a thick one he's
Yeah.
got
Like a
there.
piece of
Because he
lo
has
mein.
kind of a balmy look.
Yeah, he's not like a skinny guy. He's like a thick man everywhere.
So you think he's got a
You
thick
watch Girls?
cock.
Didn't you watch Girls?
They show his cock?
I mean, he's like half naked. He's jerking off in one scene, and his hands going up and down. Like,
Oh, right,
kind of,
right.
Where I'm
That's
like, is that how long his
That was in the
penis-
pilot, right? That's
Yeah,
like
the
big,
first or the second one.
They always
Yeah,
have to throw a moment like that in
yeah,
to the pilot. They're like, and there will be this.
yeah. He jerks
And
off.
don't worry, there will be some of this.
He's not in it from the beginning, is he?
Yeah,
He's in the
he's
first
in it from
episode?
the first episode. Yeah.
That show sucked. And you know, what's up with that dumb bitch who made it?
It
too?
actually
She
wasn't.
sucks,
It
too.
actually didn't suck. It was the
That
first
fat
season was
bitch.
really good and funny, but then it got bad.
Are you friends with that fat bitch who made it? Laura Ingram?
Dern?
Yeah, Laura Dern.
No, I
She's
actually
fucking
love
fat.
Laura Dern. Did you ever see Enlightened, that show?
No, but I saw her pussy one time. And this is a real true
Brenda.
story.
Oh
I was at the state fair and I hid in a porta potty and she took a piss. And
How do you know it was her if you were like in
'Cause I
the
had-
hole?
Because I had a guy, a spotter out front.
And
He
who'd
told me-
text you, like, who's coming in?
Yeah, I had an earpiece. He would talk into his sleeve. He'd go, Laura Dern's about to come into the porta potty. Put on your goggles.
Put on your goggles.
Well, you
And then
can't get
you're
the
like
shit in the
this,
face.
like
Yeah.
right under it.
I'm in the tank.
Okay. You're in the
Laura-
tank and it just goes right
Lena
there.
Dunham, you mean?
Yeah. I don't have anything against her, but I'm like, but that's just a total.
It was really good
like,
and
rich
funny
kid.
and different. No,
Like,
it was
she
good.
was handed a TV show.
No, it was good.
Because of who her folks were like New
that
York
how it goes?
socialites, friends with. Yeah, it is. Jonah Hill, would he be famous if he didn't grow up next door to Dustin Hoffman?
Probably.
Yeah.
Hello, we are not available now.
What's going on? Like every toy store is closed a
Can I
week
tell you
before
something?
Christmas, just so I have this straight.
What was the name of that politician who had a southern accent who ran against? He was an independent guy. Roy, or I can't remember his name. Rudy, do you know who I'm talking about?
Giuliani.
No,
Yeah.
it was years ago. I'm talking 90, with the election
Jonah
of
Hill.
97
Ross
or something.
Perot.
Yes, Ross Perot. I knew a guy who was like, yep, grew up next to Ross Perot the whole time. Met
Yeah.
his mom, and I go, I can't believe you guys grew up next to Ross Perot. And she goes, no, we didn't. Her son, like, that's how we found out this guy was a pathological liar.
What a weird thing to lie about.
Yeah.
Growing up next to a politician.
I think he was from the South, and he wanted to make it seem.
Well, he's
like
not
he
a
was from, like,
politician. He's just he
old
was an
money,
oil man.
'cause
Oh.
his boyfriend, he was like trying to impress his boyfriend at the time. And none of us knew anything about this guy, so he could say whatever he wanted to say, you know?
It's kind of crazy when you figure that out, that you're like, wait.
Right. Or
What
how
else are
about
you
this?
lying about?
How about this?
Yeah.
This happens in LA all the time.
What?
The secret rich.
Yeah.
People you don't
yeah.
know, you've known them forever,
Yeah,
have
yeah.
no idea that their family
Then
is
it just
like,
clicks one
owns an
day
island.
where you're like, wait, how do you have?
You're like, wait a second, you don't work or do anything
I know.
all day.
That happened to
How
me-
are you existing?
Where I grew up in Philadelphia, everybody's dad, like everybody was the same. There was no secret rich people because it was a shitty neighborhood. Everybody's dad was a cop or a fireman or whatever, a union guy.
Construction or
Low
yeah.
level mob
God,
guy.
I need to move to Philadelphia.
And
where the men
but
are.
the thing is, like, I just grew up. Everybody was the same. Like, there was never any question of secret wealth. And then when I moved to Austin, you know, it like took years where, like, you know, I was friends with people, and then it would just dawn because, like, you know, I had to go to work every fucking day and shit. And then I'd be
Right.
like, wait, this guy doesn't work and he's out every night. How does
Right.
that happen? And then like another. I mean, there's a lot of people like that. Actually, when I went to Penn State too, there was this one guy who lie, like tried to make it sound like he's like, oh, I'm from New York, you know, and like, oh yeah, I work construction.
Oh,
like
yeah,
one
you
summer,
said- yeah,
yeah,
you
I
said
talked
the
about
story.
him.
Yeah.
And then it turns out he lives in New Jersey in a McMansion, and his dad owns a construction company that he worked for
like a
an
day.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Because we went to, like, that's the other thing too, is like, I don't know if he realized that his lies would come crumbling down when we all decided, we're like, let's go to Times Square for New Year's Eve one year, like when we were at Penn State. And we're like, we could stay at so-and-so's house. He lives in New York. Or he's like, well, it's right across the bridge or whatever. We're like, great, we'll stay at your place. We'll go to Times Square for New Year's Eve. And then like we go there and we're like, what? This isn't like, it was just like this giant place. I mean, not like, you know, whatever. I mean, yeah, it was just like, this is like a mansion in North Jersey. And then we
It's
said
better
to
when people flaunt it. Like, I mean, what's the?
Well,
I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
I think well, no, but
It's like, oh, not
don't
why.
invent like a whole back. Well, that's you
It's
know
just
that
weird.
song "Common People" is really true. Like they being like struggling and stuff is romanticized by the privileged because
Right.
they feel like it builds character and they're missing out on stuff. Like they really want the struggle, so they're like move into like a shitty place with like 5 roommates, but they know they can just
Do whatever they want.
they have a safety net.
Yeah.
But then that guy, just to finish the story, because I told it before, the guy who like said he worked construction and had all these growing up in New York stories. One of my friends said to his dad about like, oh, so Greg worked for your company. Oops, I said his name. But they were like, so Greg worked for your company because like it came, I was like, oh, he owns construction companies or whatever. They were
Oh
like,
my
oh, so
God.
Greg, does Greg work for you in the summers? And he's like, what? He worked for like an hour one day and just whined and cried the whole time and then quit.
Oh, Greg, can we call him?
He's probably
I
hot.
haven't talked
Was
to
he
him in
hot?
20 years.
Was he hot?
No.
Do you think
He
he,
was
had
like
a
a
Philly guys
spaz.
are kind of hot
No, he
because
wasn't
they're
a
like
Philly guy.
they're like I know, but what I'm saying is guys in Philly are kind of hot because they're like mad and like
Right.
angry and like work with their hands.
That's
and
interesting
stuff.
that you say mad. I think
Yeah,
some people
everybody's
are
angry.
subconsciously attracted to rage.
Well, you know,
I mean, there's something about it. It's like very masculine.
Well, somebody posted. There was a thing that somebody posted on one of my. I have all the social media accounts, and I got away from Twitter. It's a fucking dumpster fire ever since Elon took it over. I'm on Hive now.
Wait, are you on Hive?
Yeah, I got Twitter's a
and
total.
Rumble,
ever
or
since,
what's the other one? Ramble.
Is that where you got your glasses?
Yeah. I'm the
Are you on
B-man.
Mastodon?
I'm on Mastodon.
I'm
I got on the-
Mastodoning right now under the table.
Whoa, look at this.
Isn't Mastodon
sorry.
like a band?
Yeah, it is.
Wait, hold on.
But somebody posted on some. They said.
It's really long.
Somebody posted about like they were like if you break down, if you get a flat tire,
Yeah.
Someone from California who's like nice would like see you on the side of the road with a flat tire and say, oh, that's too bad, that's a shame that they got a flat tire, but they wouldn't stop to help you. Somebody from Philly would stop to help you and then the whole time tell you how fucking stupid you are for getting a flat
Right.
tire.
Right.
That
that's
is
the
so
difference.
crazy that you just said that. I just remembered last night I rented a
Blew a
car.
guy. I just remembered.
I
that.
blew a guy because he changed my tire.
No, it's not that great a story.
Okay.
No,
God,
go
I'm
tell us.
so
Tell us.
depressed.
Oh, then tell it on the podcast.
Oh, it's not
please.
that good.
No, the podcast isn't that good, so it's perfect.
Please.
I went to Hawaii by myself a long time ago when I had a job and everything. And I was driving over a bridge in the rain. I like rented a car and my tire blew out. And this like silver fox gets out of the car behind me and like helped me and stuff.
And
Nothing happened.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna cut it out. We're gonna cut it out. But I was just thinking about it yesterday, like, oh, I should have like hooked up with that guy, you know?
you should have.
I felt like it was like a missed opportunity, I guess.
You know, one time I looked at an apartment in Austin. I was looking for a place to live, and there was this girl who I kind of knew, mutual friend. Well, nothing happened, but as I was looking around, she was dressed very. She was dressed very provocatively. I thought she had little shorts and like this shirt with like this half shirt with no bra, obviously. And I felt like there was like major sexual. Like the whole time, I'm like. Should I I feel like I could just grab her and we could just start fucking right now, like in a movie.
Say I could offer her jeans.
I could cover her up with a quilt or a crocheted blanket. Nothing happened,
But what happened?
No, I for some reason thought of it recently and was like, oh, that was so weird. Because, like, no, it was just kind of like looking around.
She was showing you the apartment. Did she know you before?
She was like a mutual friend. Like, I was looking for a place and someone was like, oh, my friend is looking for a roommate if you want. Like, and I like, oh, I know her kind of.
Right.
And went over and like kind of like from the first moment.
I bet if you tried something, she'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd you get, like, no, I'm not that kind of girl, even though she's like hanging out her titties.
Here's another thing. Which,
I bet.
I mean, I actually, there's a few occasions when I'm like, what? I was so stupid. Because like I am very the opposite of pushy with women and stuff. And like I definitely need like a definite green light before I do anything. Because there's a few examples that I can think back to where I'm like, you idiot. Like, you could have, like, been involved in, like,
with
a
Bjork.
real
You could have been married to Bjork.
situation. I should have married
Foursome?
Bjork.
I like that you added.
Hold on, a foursome?
There were 3 girls. Well, whatever. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah, right.
No.
You're making that up.
No. But I had a girlfriend. I was with someone, and I was like, and they were kind of doing it to fuck with me, but I could have done it.
No, I don't think so.
I know so. And
I'm a woman.
okay, we can get one of them on the phone.
I'm telling you.
We can get one of them.
Who?
We could get one of them on the phone.
Who is it?
She's
I'll
like,
tell you
my
off the air.
children are right here beside me.
No, she doesn't have children. But here's another. This is another crazy. And now that I'm saying this, it's like, yeah, stupid. You guys should have fucked. In the backyard, there was a trampoline. And she like jumped. She was like, "Oh, and there's this trampoline too." And started jumping on the trampoline in a like half shirt with no bra and tiny little shorts.
And then what happened? You're just like, all right, bye.
Well, I was thinking is like, I need a place.
Wait, how small were these shorts? Because she may have been.
They were like those little like.
Are we talking 2T, 4T? What size?
Well, she was in. I don't know what size, dude. Because like it was actually.
Was her mom not
her
there?
Her mom
Is
wasn't
that
there.
why?
She was
Oh,
in the 5th grade. So everything. I mean, when I say little shorts, I mean appropriately sized for a 10-year-old.
Right, right. But they were just for you.
They
It would
fit
be
her
really
fine.
small.
Yeah, they wouldn't fit on me.
2T, 4T.
Whatever. I'm not gonna. I shouldn't.
I don't
get into
really
that.
like hearing you talk about that.
Yeah.
About having self-control?
Honestly, how do you feel about hearing about his past? Like, do you talk
I don't
about
love it. No, we don't talk about it.
You don't talk about
I'm like
I don't
40
really
years
like
I'm
older
gonna
than
tell you
her,
something.
though.
You say one thing in front of a guy, it inflames his mind.
Inflamed.
What do you mean?
Remember. It
You mean like
inflames-
that? Like that? How he still
If you
thinks
even
about it?
talk about,
I don't
oh yeah,
still
my
think about it.
ex-boyfriend,
Oh, yeah.
Brendan won't be able to get that out of his head, right?
I'm not. I don't.
I
I'm
almost
not too
actually
wound
did
up
a
about
foursome as well.
Okay.
So it's funny
But
that
your
you mentioned
ex
that.
was in the hospital room when you gave birth.
Yeah, but we're
That's true.
friends. I
Yeah.
mean, that's different. We're just friends.
That's not different. Thank you, Liz.
Well, what? We don't do anything that would like make you mad or make you
Well,
jealous.
you went to Joshua Tree with him.
Yeah, I needed a break. And
Okay,
he's,
but why
he's
would
good
you
at
go-
massage. He gives great massages.
Is that appropriate, Liz?
That he
That
gave you a
she's-
massage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
why
what
not?
he does for a living.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, he does it occasionally. Whatever.
My ex is a downerer.
He goes down on you.
That's his job.
Thanks for calling.
Oh, hey, I don't know. I have my wife bought a stuffed animal kind of thing there, and she's on the phone with her friend. Her friend was there too, Liz. It's Liz
Hi.
and
Hi,
Hellman.
it's Liz of Cooperman Tires.
And just
Hey.
so they're my witness, because I have this thing, and it's a stuffed animal, and it's got like the bottom, like the underneath the tail, like that area. If you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the butt or whatever is there's like a hole cut out and it's like lined. It looks like bologna or something in there. And I
Okay.
just
Give me 1 second.
sure. Okay, hurry up.
Just bologna and stuffed animal. It looks like bologna. Why would you?
Honestly, I have not seen bologna in years.
You know that brings back a memory.
It's
of,
just like a pink. It's just like
Pink
this.
is so
I know what it
grayish.
is, but like I feel like I haven't seen it since I was like a kid.
Yeah.
But do you have kids so you see
No.
bologna?
No, we don't buy
we don't
bologna.
that shit.
I used
I
to
mean,
like
they do
it,
eat hot dogs, which is the same thing.
Right.
but it
But we
doesn't.
get like those apple. We get the $12 for 4 hot dogs because they wrote organic on the package. That's the biggest scam in the world.
Organic hot dogs.
Yeah.
That can't be. I mean,
Well, it's like the
anything.
pigs.
It
are like,
says-
they
it
don't
says
feed
organic.
the pigs Monsanto products. But
Well, let me.
There
ask-
was a
I'll see what my rabbi says.
Have you ever watched this show called How It's Made? It's like literally just they show how different things are made for all kinds of things, turbines,
Yes.
tripods, whatever.
dildos.
I was watching it at
anal.
my dad's, and they did sausage, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, it was so gross.
I am dying to talk about this because
Talking to the microphone. when you do it.
I want to know when someone goes, this person invented this. How did they get the materials? Like they must have been secret rich, because I've invented
There
things
is-
before and been
yeah.
like, I don't know how to actually make it. Remember, I invented garbage. I've talked about it on this show, I think, which is a trash can for your car
Oh, yeah.
that hangs behind the
But they
passenger
have
seat. You
that.
just go like this.
That's been a thing. My dad
I
had
can-
them in all of his cars growing up.
Not like mine is a.
Okay, I know, I get it,
I'm
but it's
sorry,
still-
Brendan. I've got to stop you there. Mine has a compressor.
I have two. There's
You
two,
have to. You know
But
what you have to
this
do?
was a long time ago, and I was like,
Okay.
I don't
Can I
even
help
know
you?
how I.
Yeah, hey, how's it going? I'm here with my wife, Helman, and her friend Liz, and they just
Hi.
bought a stuffed animal kind of bear thing there.
Mm-hmm.
And it has like the bottom, like, what would you
It's like
say?
near
Hel-
the sacrum, I'd say.
yeah.
Like under the tail, sort of,
Like in the
towards
anus
the
or
bottom.
whatever.
Yeah, kind of the anal. I mean,
It's cut. There's a hole cut out in the bottom of the bear, and it looks like there's bologna. Like it's lined
Some
with some
sort of-
kind of bologna.
yeah, it looks kind of like, smells kind of like bologna, and if you
I
put, when you touch it, it's a little warm in there.
I don't know if
just
that's
don't know what
is that
that's.
supposed to be like that, because it seems like it was made by some. Like it doesn't seem like it came from the factory like that.
Yeah, probably not. If you go ahead and come in, we can do an exchange for you if we still have the item, or just refund it.
It's just weird. I mean, how would that? Why would somebody? How would that happen? First of all, who would get
Yeah, I
the idea, and
know.
what purpose does that serve? I wonder.
Yeah. What do you think,
Yeah.
Liz? What do you think they would do with?
I don't know. I'm assuming that it was wearing apple bottom jeans and maybe boots with the
It does
fur.
have. It has pants on, but the hole's cut out.
Oh, I see.
If you that's what you were. Our daughter asked if he could take the bear's pants off. Just to, kids want to do that, so my
They want the
husband
bear to
took-
get low.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
where's
my
the
husband,
bear? Our
do you mean?
teenage son has the bear in his room.
Are you kidding me?
Can we still return it if our teenage son used it?
We'll go ahead and bring
Keith!
it in, and we can take a look at it and
Keith!
then see.
Can you
If it
open
was
the door,
sold-
please? He locked the door.
Keith has the
He
door
locked
locked in there.
He locked the door. Keith, do you have the teddy bear in there? Oh my God. What do you think? What could he be?
What's he doing?
Keith, we can hear you. Open the door, please, honey. We're not mad. I don't know.
Are you
He's
there?
not opening the door. The door's locked.
Ma'am, are you there?
Would you take?
We have a beat of that.
I was gonna wait. What were we just talking
Tell
about
me,
before?
I bet if you went to Build-A-Bear
Garbage.
workshop, you
Oh,
could
Build
do-
a Bear. That's who
I,
we should call.
I bet if you went to Build-A-Bear,
See if we could put
yeah.
a fleshlight in there. That's a great idea, Liz.
I saw an ad on an Instagram post for. First of all, there's like always vibrators on these Instagram meme
Oh,
pages.
always? Is it always? Yeah, everybody gets those.
And
Maybe it's because that's what you're looking
there was
at.
like a blowjob simulator toy. Would you want one of those for Christmas?
I've seen that too. These Instagram ads, because
They're all
the first photo is something
It's
like
normal, and then you-
it's-
and then you swipe and you're
it's like a dildo.
yes.
It's like these
vibrators.
I'm not
whoever
getting
invented
those.
the rabbit style vibrator, you know
Is
what I'm
it
talking about?
pink?
That's because now
They're
they're all
in
like
heaven.
that.
They're in heaven.
What?
They are a saint for
Oh.
whoever invented that.
What are you talking about?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Liz is taking notes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've
it's
had
just
two inventions, and I've seen them come to fruition years, like decades.
This pissing
after.
dildo.
That's
that
what
you
I'm
have?
saying
No.
about garbage. I invented this in 07.
My dad in the
You
80s
have to
had
pay,
a.
you
had
have
those.
to pay someone. This is what you have to do. You have to pay someone to write a patent.
Well,
When
and you
say
also
Elon
need.
Musk, he invented the Tesla. It's not like he was out in a garage
No,
fiddling
right.
around. Like
well, and
he
Bill
just
Gates'
was like,
dad was like a Nazi or something.
What?
Eugenics guy. That's why Bill Gates is trying to
As a
poison
eugenics
the
guy,
earth with vaccines.
right? That's why he likes eugenics. Which, when you think about it, eugenics isn't a bad idea.
No.
Get rid of all the bad
And let's all say,
people and-
okay, on the count of 3, let's all say
Oh my God.
Liz,
Amanda, sorry, I was spaced out. I disagree.
Liz, on the count of 3, let's all say the one race we would get rid of if
No.
we could. Okay, ready? 1,
2, 3.
Italians.
Asian.
Cars. Car races are dangerous.
No. Car race.
I love Asians. I want to be. I wish I were Korean.
Amanda.
I wish I could move to Korea and learn Korean.
Really?
North Korea.
I bet you could.
North.
Can I tell you something? I got accepted to be an ESL teacher there
In Korea.
in Korea.
Let me
and
hold
they
on.
go,
ESL, extra sexual
liquor.
liquor.
and they go, I was like, is it safe? And they go, never mind the skirmish between North and South Korea. It was a long time ago. And I was like, I feel like that wording makes me not want to go.
Never mind the scarf.
But I was thinking, oh, you could just.
I love Korean movies. I love the language.
Really?
I
Like-
think Korean guys are so
Right,
sexy.
right.
Okay, well, go marry
Go to
a Korean
Korea.
guy.
I'll go with you.
Would you,
I would
if
go to
we
South
both
Korea.
got accepted to teach English for a year in Korea, would you want to do
I would
that
do
with
that.
me? Honestly.
Yeah, that could be
Patrick Key
fun.
used to
No,
do that
you're
in Japan.
babysitting.
Yeah.
Amanda
I'll
and
go.
Aaron.
We're going
I'll
out.
do
We're
comedy.
single. We're single.
I'll do comedy. Isn't like all
I
the
love
Asian
Korean
countries,
food.
if they see a tall white guy, don't they just start taking pictures of him and stuff and think he's famous?
In this outfit.
Yeah, especially in this
Oh my
outfit.
gosh, they would definitely think you're famous
Brendan?
for
Yeah,
something.
They would know I'm famous.
You've got to
I'd
go.
be down.
Don't start.
You've got to go.
Liz. Don't start.
I need you to go
Okay.
Where's he going?
to Korea.
Let's go to Korea.
I'll go.
Would you be mad if I came home with the half Asian
Guys,
baby?
we haven't even gone to Hooters yet. We're not going to Korea. We have plans to go to Hooters.
You know what?
I think
if we
it's
could
be-
get our
I
kid
wish-
picked up from school, I would go to Hooters directly from here.
It's just too. That's a full day. We
It
have to
really
go
is.
like when
Okay.
it opens.
Let's go. We'll go on.
We could go all. We have
Wait.
3 weeks
Next
off
Wednesday.
of school. We can go anytime.
Let's go on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
Guess what? I'm doing. No.
You do
I don't.
Hanukkah?
I mean, I'm going to a friend's house this year, but I've never.
You don't have a Christmas tree.
You know what I was thinking? I don't do anything for the holidays. I'm
Yeah.
alone.
Come over.
Oh yeah, come over.
I'm supposed to go to. I have something on the day.
Here comes the
but guess
excuses
where I'm
now.
working the day.
Just
No, no,
this
no.
is how you spot a
Brendan.
lie.
Brendan, guess where I'm working on Christmas Eve?
Victoria's Secret.
I'm working at Victoria's
Oh
Secret.
my
I'm going to be selling
God.
red ribbons. One of our outfits is just a red ribbon.
Okay.
And this
What's your
woman-
shift? What time
Oh,
is your
for like
shift?
a woman to dress her up like a present, so let her husband
Exactly.
fuck her for the 1,000th time. Big
This
fat
woman
cow
saw it.
wrapped in a red bow. That's going to be really sexy for
Brendan,
their poor husband.
We celebrate body positivity at VS.
Oh, what do you want for Christmas, sir? I want my my
Huge
big
whale
fat whale
wrapped
of a
up
wife
in a ribbon.
to tie a ribbon around her fucking awful body that I watched like 4 humans emerge from. That's nothing turns me on more than that.
Brendan,
Can you imagine being
Brendan,
with someone
hold on, time out.
who's birthed his children?
Time out. You are
talking about
conditioned-
women like that.
I can't believe that. 2, all women, everyone is attracted to something different. I bet deep down when you were born, you were probably attracted to.
Fatties.
My mom,
You've been conditioned.
a nurse.
You've been conditioned to like a certain thing, and then we've been conditioned to think that we
All
have
right.
to be a certain
Hold on,
way,
let me
and it's
finish my
wrong.
bit here. Let me finish my bit here. So, what would you like for Christmas, sir? Well, I mean, I've fucked my awful pig of a wife a million times, but you know what? I've never fucked that fat cow when she's wrapped up in a stupid $50 ribbon. I only have to work 3 hours to pay for that fucking stupid ribbon so I can anally.
I think it's
fuck.
the other way around. It's the woman's like,
Brendan,
what can I do
can I just-
to
She's like,
make
"What
it
can I
to
do for
make
my
this
husband?"
more
No,
bearable?
It's not because
It's
this
like,
woman came in
put
with
that
her,
ribbon on your
Listen,
sister.
listen,
Put that.
Brendan.
Hold no. I'm the man, and
No,
this is what
listen
we
to me.
want. Put the ribbon on your sister or our neighbor.
Okay, listen to this. But this woman came in with her husband. She goes, hide that from my husband. And I was like, why? And she's like, he's going to make me buy that. I'm seriously, stand in front of that. My husband is going to make me buy
Was she
it.
hot?
She was good looking. She was an
So
attractive
she was.
woman.
So she
I-
was a
I,
pig.
and
She
a
was
lot
cow.
of, I have to say, no, Brendan. However, a lot of women are telling me their full journey of their breasts in the store.
Do you get to measure?
Yep, I learned how to measure. I can measure you.
Measure me. Not right now, but
If we have, honestly, I was surprised that mine had gotten smaller since the pandemic. But I did lose 20 pounds using Noom.
ooh, I gotta use Noom. I gotta use
I
Noom.
started Noom before. It's just hard to stick with it, especially around
That's the whole
holidays.
point. That's the whole.
I'm wearing
thing.
a Fitbit for the first time today. Guess how many calories we've
I have a
burned doing
Fitbit
this
wrapped
show?
around my cock.
Oh, 2.
I have a Fitbit wrapped around my cock, I said.
That's a cock ring Fitbit.
Can I
That's
tell
kind
you
of a good
something else?
idea.
Amanda,
Yeah, it tells
do
me
you
every time I
remember-
jerk off.
Yeah.
Amanda, you're probably too young for this, sweetie.
What?
But okay, we've burned 747 like the airplane.
Oh,
We've
9/11.
burned 747.
Oh, write that down. Powerball.
Powerball. Oh yeah.
747.
Flag that. Do you remember in
Flag it.
magazines? Will you keep this this music?
Yeah.
Do you remember, Amanda? Maybe back when you were a girl, opening a magazine, flipping to a page on how to please your man. And the article would say, wrap yourself in a ribbon and hide in a cabinet, and then leave clues for the man to find you. So you'd get all dressed up in that fancy ribbon, clean out the cupboard, take out the Windex, the Mr. Clean, shove your body in the cabinet, and you'd wait and wait, and nobody would find you but the dog.
Also, for the guys out there, that'll. Here's how it goes for. Here's how it goes for. You also give
And
your.
then you let the dog eat you out.
What am I tapping?
Yeah, that's a dab.
And it also gives your husband probable cause and gets him off scot-free for murdering you. So here's what you do if you're a husband
Screw in a bow.
and your wife pulls that hide in a cabinet shit.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I know that. I know
Hide
those
and leave him a
those
note,
magazines.
and he'll find you naked.
And then you go to the cabinet,
so scary.
go upstairs, get your gun, and then there you go. You get off
Shoot him?
scot-free. Say, sorry, officer. I heard somebody hiding in the cabinet. I thought it was an intruder. And they say, you know what? You're free to go. And
You're
then,
free to go, is what they'll say.
You're free
okay.
to leave.
Yeah, you're free.
you're free to
Brendan
go.
doesn't
You know
like.
what
You don't
could
like
also do?
lingerie.
You know what you could also do as an
We
alibi?
talked about this on the last episode, I think. Like, it's
Not
just
lingerie.
You know what?
all that stuff.
You know what you could also do for an alibi? Walk
What?
in with a tote bag full of condoms.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, I was ready for something else.
Amanda and I use condoms, like Howard Stern.
That's good.
That's crazy. Do you think he really uses condoms?
I don't. Who knows?
That's
what
the
that guy's
dumbest
up
thing
Oh,
I've ever heard.
oh.
to. Oh, hold on.
Because he's married.
Everybody, shut up! I just got home. There's rose petals leading from the front door to.
Are you
go
scared
upstairs
right
and
now?
Get my gun. I'm scared. I think it might be the rose petal murderer. Oh. I just saw Terrifier 2. Oh, they lead right to. They lead to this closet. Get out of there! Oh no!
You have a machine gun.
My goal for this year is to have someone to hide in a cabinet for.
You want to hide in a
I
cabinet
want to
for
find
someone?
someone who would want me.
Oh no! It's my wife.
That's. I mean, that's
Oh, I
a
have to chop her up with this chainsaw.
good. Wait, now you're chopping her up with a chainsaw?
Gotta hide the evidence.
Oh my God.
You know what, guys? Let me just
But-
hold on. Everybody,
can
shut
I
up!
talk to
Everybody,
you?
shut up! Everybody, that's just a joke. I love Amanda. Amanda, will you marry me
No.
for Christmas?
No.
Wait a minute. What?
No.
That was real.
Fuck
was
no.
Liz, I love you too. I was
No
gonna,
fucking way. You're going to propose to her now.
Liz, will you marry me? I'll let you hide in a closet.
Think about it. You can propose to as many women as you want. You can be
Okay.
engaged to as many
Let's just
women
call
as you want.
somebody.
It's not illegal to get engaged.
Brendan, I'm headed down a different path right now.
Okay.
What was
Oh,
the
so
thing?
talk
what was
about the guy's
thing?
penis with the tote bag.
Oh yeah, he had a nice one.
I don't want to talk about this guy
He's not gonna
at
hear it.
all beyond this. No, can I tell you something? There's
He's a big
someone
fan.
watching my Instagram that has a name that I think he created because everyone they follow has like a check mark except me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you follow me, Ricky Gervais, and Emily Ratajkowski. And it's like close to his name, and I know he's still like
Well,
watching
block him.
me. I don't want to give him that kind of attention. You know?
Yeah, have him be like, what?
I just want to
Why
forget.
should-
I just wanted to drift into
Why
the
it was
sea.
just bad? He's a bad guy.
Yeah, he turned out to be a bad guy. Yeah,
Long
I
penis?
think. I don't know.
Jewish?
No.
Oh.
Not
That's your
Jewish.
problem there.
That's
So
the
you don't
problem.
get a Christmas tree.
I don't get a Christmas tree. I sit in a freezing
I never
cold
got a Christmas
apartment.
tree before I had kids. Maybe like a
Okay, so
handful of
I actually
times.
need your advice. So for my podcast, they voted for me to be on a ship during Christmas.
What kind of ship?
So I might have to go on I might have to just go to Marina Del Rey or something and go on a boat ride or something.
Oh yeah, that's easy enough.
Why don't you go? Well, it's not
Wait,
a
do you
ship.
guys
I was going to
wanna-
say paddle boats at Echo Park.
Hey, wait a minute.
Is that a ship?
Wait. Oh yeah, that's.
Wait,
yeah,
do you want to do that? And
Well,
we
we
can do an
could kill
episode
two.
at sea.
We could kill two birds with one stone
Go
because
to Long Beach.
Hooters is in Long Beach.
Is it going to be open on? Is any boat rentals going to be open on Christmas?
Well, we're not going on Christmas. We have little kids. We can't like blow.
She
our-
just said on Christmas.
Well,
but if everything's closed, maybe we could do the day after.
yeah. We're gonna I would love to do that, but I also do work at VS, so I have to check my schedule.
Yeah, so you haven't
I
talked
miss
about
that.
this.
I miss like having shifts and
Lizzy
Oh my
works
God.
at
schedules.
Lizzy works at Victoria's Secret. Everybody.
They voted on my podcast.
Can I tell the
Yes.
patrons which one you work at so they can come
No.
see you?
I can't have
Patreon.
that.
Tell me
people.
afterwards though, because I do need a
They'll
new
just
bra.
come
Are
by.
the
I'll say
Patreon people,
they're
do
civilized.
they live in Los Angeles?
people probably
They're
do.
civilized,
Yeah.
Brendan.
For the full uncut episode, head to patreon.com/World Record Podcast. For the full uncut episode, head to patreon.com/World Record Podcast. Patreon.com/World Record Podcast.